Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Air Louver SL vision frame. This is a 12 by 12 that you see here. We'll go over that size in a moment. This is the SL or slimline metal vision frame. That's the exterior side that you see, or the side that would be considered the lock side, if there was a lock. That's the inside. Got the countersinks there for the screws. Let's inspect this a bit closer. So the exterior side has basically this trough sort of concept to it, where your glazing and your glass sit comfortably into this. Okay. You can see on these flanges a hole here, and then each of them, because this is a 12 by 12, it'll have two holes in each on all four sides. That's where the screws go. Screws are included, come in this bag. They're in a complementary finish. They're just a typical number 6 style screw. I'll take one out and show it to you. Okay, number 8. Let's go with number 8. Complementary finish. By the way, the standard finish on Air Louver vision frames is called mineral bronze. It complements a variety of colors very well. You know, oak doors, wood doors of every species, you know, seem to complement this. Steel doors, hardware. This is pretty universal in terms of being complementary to a lot of different finishes of hardware. So your screws will go through the beveled portion of the vision frame. Okay, and as you get your vision frame brought up into the hole, assuming your door is laying flat, you drop your plate on, you'll easily be able to eyeball it and get a screw started. A couple of turns. Get one started at the other end and do it just like you would tighten a wheel on a car if you're changing a tire. Okay, I skip around, I get them tight, I get that margined really nice, and it works perfect. It's the metal vision frame by Air Louver, the slimline, is just the simplest of items to work with. Slimline because your door is here, and you can see that the projection off the face of the door is practically nil. Okay, very small amount of projection that you're going to be dealing with. Both of those ends are just a bit flared out. Okay, really nice quality material by Air Louver, who's a full line manufacturer of every conceivable or very comprehensive line of vision frames and louvers as well. So the scheme that goes along with the SL unit is that your order size is your cutout size. So this is a 12 by 12. That means that the hole in the door needs to be 12 inch by 12 inch. The determination of the glass size and the exposed size is easy. Order size is the hole cutout size. Your glass size is 1 inch smaller in each direction. Your exposed size, which is the amount of visible space, is 2 inches smaller than the order size. So 12 by 12 means an 11 by 11 piece of glass with an exposed size of 10 by 10. That's how they will go across the entire line of their SL series material. Some features of this: you've got radiused corners, mitered and welded. Okay, a continuous glass retainer that's going to be down here. Okay, screws countersunk for fastening on the room side in the beveled edge. You know, you don't want access to the screws on a locked side of the door. Okay, mineral bronze baked on powder coat, made for 1 3/4 doors and 1/4 inch glass. It's got a little bit of room for glazing. I usually use something about 1/8 of an inch thick, a foam tape. That sort of situation works out really well. You can make it work with thinner 3/16 or even 5/16 glass. You'll have to play with your thickness of your glazing tape at that point. These are UL10C 20-minute rated, along with being used in 45, 60, 90-minute rated doors, even greater ratings this will work with. At that point, it becomes dependent on the type of glass that you're using. There's a table below this video showing everything important about it. You know, one thing before we move on, we talked about the order size, the glass size, the cutout size. An important thing to know is, well, not important, but sometimes it is, if you have a very large vision frame and you want to make sure that you are not conflicting with hardware. Talking about conflicting with hardware, it's important to know what the outside dimension would be, and that dimension is 1 3/8 wider than the order size. While that's still very, very narrow to the face of the door, or flush, practically flush, the projection is all but 0. You want to make sure that this isn't running into a lock set, or an exit device, or a door closer, or a kick plate, or whatever else you can screw to the face of a door, or in a door. Keep that in mind. If you're using an exit device, even though this is practically flush, I think you'd still want to order the shim kit that would accompany a lot of different exit devices to build it off the face of the door a little bit. It's made of 20 gauge stainless steel, not stainless steel, you can get stainless steel. 20 gauge cold roll steel is what it's made of. Galvanized is an option. Again, stainless steel. Custom finishes, custom door thicknesses, custom glass thicknesses. Air Louver has been making this stuff for as long as I can remember, and I've always been thrilled with their quality, the company's ability to fulfill needs. You know, just good stuff. I wouldn't hesitate to use Air Louver on any job at any time, quite frankly. So, moving on, if you have any questions on the Air Louver SL series of metal vision frames, or any other Air Louver product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.